Do you want to improve your grades and become that student? Then, you've come to the right place. Today, we're talking about how to become that student, the one who consistently gets great grades, stays organized, and seems to have it all together. But here's the truth. No one is born that way. It's all about building habits and strategies that anyone can apply. So, if you're ready to take your student life to the next level, stick around for some practical tips that you can start using today. Let's jump right in. Set clear goals. First things first, you need to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Being a top student doesn't mean just aiming for perfect grades. It's about improving in a way that matters to you. Maybe you want to master a subject that's been challenging, or you want to be more consistent with your work. Whatever it is, write down your goals and make them specific. Instead of "I want to get better grades," try "I'll spend 30 minutes every day practicing math problems," or "I'll finish assignments 24 hours before the deadline." When your goals are clear, it's easier to track your progress, and you'll start to see real improvements over time. Make a schedule. A huge part of becoming that student is finding a study routine that actually fits your life. The truth is, what works for one person might not work for you, and that's okay. Some people are night owls, while others are early birds. The key is to figure out when you're most productive and build your routine around that. It's important to know when you focus the best so you can make the most of your study time. If you find that you concentrate more in the morning, then try to study your hardest subjects first thing in the morning. This is because your mind is fresh and recharged. When you finish the difficult subjects early, you'll feel more confident to handle the easier ones later in the day. If you focus better at night, then study at night when it's quieter and there are fewer distractions. This can help you concentrate better and study more efficiently. No matter what time you choose, aim to include 3 to 4 hours of study time throughout your day. Break this time into smaller sessions, like studying for 25 to 50 minutes, followed by short breaks to rest. Taking breaks helps you stay focused and avoid getting tired. By studying at your best times and taking breaks, you'll get more done and remember things better. Find your ideal study environment. Let's be real, distractions are everywhere. Whether it's your phone buzzing, noisy siblings, or that sudden urge to watch just one YouTube video, distractions can totally kill your productivity. To get into full study mode, you need a space that's quiet, organized, and free from interruptions. If you can, find a dedicated study space. It could be a desk in your room, a quiet spot in the library, or even a corner in a coffee shop. Keep it clean and clutter-free so you can focus on the task at hand. Keep everything near. If you can't get away from distractions, use tools like Do Not Disturb on your phone or focus apps that block certain websites while you study. Sometimes, it's all about setting boundaries with yourself. Study smarter. To study smarter, focus on quality over quantity. Instead of spending hours studying without a plan, break your study time into smaller, focused sessions about 25 to 50 minutes with short breaks in between. This technique is called the Pomodoro method, and it helps you stay sharp and avoid burnout. During each study session, use active learning strategies to boost your understanding. For example, summarize key points in your own words. Teach the material to someone else, even if it's just to an imaginary audience, or quiz yourself to see what you've really learned. These methods make the information stick better than simply rereading your notes or textbooks. Also, prioritize your tasks. Start with the most difficult or important subjects when your mind is fresh, and leave the easier topics for later. This ensures you handle challenging material when you're most focused. Remember, breaks are just as important as study time. A 5 to 10 minute break between sessions allows your brain to recharge. During breaks, step away from your study space, stretch, walk around, or grab a snack to refresh your mind. Don't cram the night before exams. Trying to study everything the night before an exam can leave you stressed and confused. Instead of cramming, Start studying a little bit every day leading up to the exam. This way, you can take your time and understand the material better. By spreading out your study sessions, your brain has time to remember things more easily. You'll also feel less nervous because you're not rushing to learn everything at the last minute. Focus on the most important topics first and review them over several days. The night before the exam, don't try to learn anything new. Instead, go over what you already know, like reviewing notes or flashcards, but don't stay up too late. Getting enough sleep is important because it helps your brain remember what you studied and keeps you alert during the exam. In short, plan ahead, study a little every day, and make sure to rest before your exam so you can do your best. Stay organized. Organization isn't just about having a tidy desk, though that helps too. It's about managing your time, keeping track of deadlines, and staying on top of tasks. Use a planner, whether it's a physical one or an app on your phone, to jot down important dates like exams, assignment deadlines, and study sessions. The more organized you are, the less likely you'll forget an important task. When it comes to your notes, keep them neat and categorized by subject or topic. Some students love color coding, while others prefer digital note-taking tools. Find what works for you, but make sure your notes are easy to review later on. Trust me, good organization is half the battle won. Take care of yourself. Being a top student isn't just about hitting the books, it's about taking care of yourself too. That means getting enough sleep, eating foods that fuel your brain, and finding time to move your body. Sleep is crucial. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. Your brain needs that time to process information and recharge for the next day. Eat balanced meals with plenty of fruits, veggies, and whole grains to keep your energy up throughout the day. And don't forget about water. Dehydration can really affect your focus, so keep a water bottle nearby while studying. Exercise is equally important. You don't need to hit the gym every day, but even a short walk or some stretching can boost your mood, clear your mind, and reduce stress. A healthy body fuels a sharp mind. Embrace mistakes and keep learning. Last but not least, remember that no one's perfect. You're going to make mistakes, forget things, or even fail a test or two along the way. The key is how you bounce back from those setbacks. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve with time, effort, and practice. Instead of getting down on yourself after a tough test, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Whether it's studying more effectively, asking for help earlier, or focusing on a particular weak spot, every setback is an opportunity to grow. Keep pushing, keep learning, and soon, you'll become that student who's unstoppable. So, there you have it. Becoming a top student is all about consistent effort, smart studying, and taking care of yourself along the way. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below on which habit you're going to start working on today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.